Yo, what's good people? It's the Juice Prophet. We're back at it. We're in a different setting here. Welcome to episode 2 of IceBreakers. Shout out to Noble Caboose letting us use his crib. Some of his links will be in the description. I am kicking off episode 2 with another good friend of mine, another member of the esteemed group Plug-in Players.
I am the RageMuffin.
And we're going to hit it. Today we are going to bring you guys a booster box of Chilling Reign. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. When we get in, I'll let you pick the left side or right side. We'll just take turns. Why don't you tell people about yourself while I get this going?
I'm the RageMuffin, also known as Dylan. Juice and I went to college together. We actually grew up in towns really close to each other without knowing until we went to school. I grew up in Sylvester, Georgia, and he grew up near Albany. So very small chance of that happening for where we were. But got to know each other through the music department and other things that we got involved in at Georgia Southern. So.
Yeah, so I met him, 2012, 2013, and we had lived very close proximity to each other for a very, very long time.
Yep.
How was your knowledge of Pokemon cards?
I know some of the Pokemon. I like to think I know a lot of them, but some of them they surprise me every now and then. So
that's fair. All right, I'm gonna let you pick left side or right side.
I'm a lefty, so I'm gonna go left side.
All right, so I'm gonna give you these ones on the left. You can just kind of hold them off over here.
All right.
I'll hold these on the right. Toss that. Deal with that later. And we're gonna roll.
Awesome.
So I'll go first, which means we'll open 18 apiece, which means you'll probably end up going last, which is exactly what I need.
That works.
So I'm gonna show you guys the code cards for everyone. Make sure you guys go get those codes. And I'm just opening it up first towards the back. If you guys are here from our Plug-in Player stream, you can maybe tell that we just finished our Plug-in Player stream, like maybe 20, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah. So if you guys are not subscribed to Plug-in Players, you are not watching the Plug-in Player streams, please make sure you do. Me, Rage, Danny from episode 1, and Noble have a lot of fun on there. So go ahead and make sure you do that.
This was the first time that we've been able to hang out with each other in, I want to say, months.
In a very, very long time.
I think since I got married, at least.
That's right. You did just get married in May.
In May 1st. May 1st was the day that we got married. So
you are the third and a half person in our group to get married.
Yeah.
How's it feel? How's married life going?
I mean, so far it's great. We had a conversation about this on our stream, but like the person that you get to wake up next to, and you get the person that you get to be with, you kind of just enjoy that life, where you just get to know the person that you're with, and you hang out with them, and it was the feeling of existing among that person without having to actually do anything that really sets it off, really makes it worth it. So
honestly, my favorite part. If you guys don't know, but you should know now. If you watch my videos, I am married, and it's honestly a good life. If you want to go out there and get married, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Would not do again, only once.
True. So when we were setting up our wedding and stuff like that, Wim's parents, they're not together. They were not together through her childhood, but Blaziken.
I needed that.
This is a good pull
All
already.
right, listen, we starting off with the Blaziken. We actually pulled 4 booster boxes on screen.
Yes.
Did not pull a Blaziken VMAX.
Not a single one. Shout out to our wives for making this possible, because apparently talking about them brings the luck. So, we, her parents were there, her dad and her mom, along with stepdads, stepmoms and all that stuff. They were supporting us and everything like that. But they were all doing stuff, built some stuff handmade, made a part of the, contributed to the wedding. Right. And somebody said, you guys are really good. This is a really good family business. And I think it was both the mom and the dad that were like, nope, this is a one and done kind of deal. Right. So we're not doing this again. This is about it.
Yeah, man. I told my wife, as we planned our wedding, I was like, listen, if something ever happens where I have to get remarried, I'm not doing any of this.
Mm-mm.
If we have a daughter and she decides to get married, I'm just giving her the money. I'm not getting into any part of this ever again.
Yeah,
I hated it.
And I think, fortunate for me, my wife's my wife had multiple sides of family to contribute, and they were a little old-fashioned enough to where that was like the thing where the family of the bride really contributed to making sure this wedding happened. And I'm super fortunate for them, supporting us and helping us and making sure we got to do what we needed to do. So
gotta love it. Okay, Serena. All right, so while you rolling, Pokemon cards. Gotta talk to you about Pokemon.
Okay.
When you get started? Did you get started in the video game, the cards, the anime?
I would say that I got started in. It would have to be both the anime and the video game. Okay. I definitely played Pokemon Yellow. I played Blue and Red, and I can't even remember if they were my own version or if I just borrowed somebody else's. I went to daycare when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so there was, a couple of us would have Pokemon and would play some stuff like that. My favorite, however, was Pokemon Crystal. That was my joint. The whole second generation, Pokemon Crystal, getting Suicune, getting those Pokemon up there. And I think just having the whole, I don't even know what was so special about it. I think I was just a second generation. I really just loved it and enjoyed it.
Yeah, for a lot of people, I feel like Crystal maybe be the first one you fully remember.
Yeah.
Because I played Red and Blue, but I couldn't tell you much of anything of what I remember. I couldn't tell you what starter I picked. I can't tell you what I named my rival. But Crystal, I can clearly remember that cave where I didn't have Flash.
Oh yeah.
There was a bunch of Zubats.
Right.
I can remember my first time catching them, the Mareep and getting an Ampharos eventually.
Nice.
I can tell you getting my Typhlosion to level 36 and then not remembering what else to do in the game after that part. I remember all of that.
I think it was the only thing that I remember out of the first generation. I mean, I've played Leaf Green and Fire Red, so I've gone back to it obviously, but the very first thing I remember was Viridian, whichever the third gen is.
Okay, yeah.
So Lieutenant Surge, that area.
Surge? Yeah.
The lightning, the electricity gym.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was the only thing I remembered for a long time, and it wasn't even that I remembered the city or remembered the Pokemon. I just remembered finding a switch underneath the trash cans.
Oh.
And that was I could never get it right, and I always had to. Every time I missed the first one, I had to go find the second one. Yeah. So it was always a pain.
The Gen 1 remakes, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I had Leaf Green. My cousin had Fire Red. I remember going to Lieutenant Surge's gym, and I remember needing something that could take care of his Pokemon.
Yeah.
And the cave right there had level 23 Duck Trios.
Ooh.
And it was right around the level that I needed. Mm-hmm. So I would just catch one of those, use it specifically for you, Lieutenant Surge, and then never use that Duck Trio again. Not even once.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You guys that code card.
I did enjoy the anime when I was a kid. I think WB Kids on Saturdays was where I watched that, and also Yu-Gi-Oh. But the anime as an adult is far more disappointing than it was when we were kids.
Yeah. So there's some of the later movies on Hulu, and I went back and watched them in my free time. I'm just oh my.
There you go.
Goodness.
There you go.
Oh my lord.
That's good. Hey, you're getting all the heat. I'm getting nothing over here.
You got the other heater. Was it you or Noble?
I think it was Noble. Noble got it all.
Yo, the alternate art. Ice right. Oh my lord. Listen.
That's it.
I'm gonna cry. This might be my last song with the Chilling Reign, man. But no, speaking of all those movies and anime, I have this very weird specific memory.
Okay.
So, I couldn't even tell you what year, but I remember having DirecTV. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, my parents got the package where you could watch all the movies.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And there was one specific DirecTV channel that pretty much kind of only showed the third Pokemon movie, the one with Entei.
Okay, yeah.
And I remember every time I got bored, I would watch it. I would wake up at 4 a.m. and it would be running on the TV still. So I have that memory in my head forever.
I will say, embarrassingly enough, so I was a huge fan of the anime at the time. Oh, there we go. Little nice hollow Tapu Fini. I was a fan of the anime when I was a kid, and I've only cried in my entire life while watching a movie.
Oh, I know this.
2 times. Okay. I'll talk about the first one. Obviously, it's Pokemon related. The second time being Interstellar. If you're not familiar with that movie, Matthew McConaughey, star-studded cast of a bunch of other members I can't remember right now, but that movie was amazing. Time, space, continuum, traveling, black holes, whatever. Great stuff. Cried there. The very first time I can remember crying in a movie was Pokemon the movie, when Ash jumps in between Mew and Mewtwo and turns to stone. So that, embarrassingly so. Like, I remember my mom asking me, "What are you crying about?" I'm like, "Ash turned into stone." And Pikachu was upset, and all the other Pokemon were crying. And like, honestly, everybody else was crying. I just felt like that's what I needed to do.
So I didn't cry on Pokemon the first movie. You know, the only movie I've actually sat and cried at?
What was that?
I remember crying at it in theaters. Rugrats in Paris.
Rugrats in Paris? Was it the first one or the second one?
Yeah, that's the second one. When Chucky was on the plane to Japan, and he sang the song about his mom that wasn't there anymore, his mom turned into a cloud.
Fair enough.
I was bawling my eyes out.
That was good.
And I never knew why, because I had my mom.
Right.
I was like, man, it's sad.
I mean, they did a good job. Movies back then felt like they could really pull at your heartstrings and.
Ooh, okay.
There we go.
That's a fair. Hey, heating up.
Look at that. All right, we're warming it.
On the way.
Yeah, movies like then really felt like they can pull at the heartstrings a little bit and kind of make you think about some stuff that you weren't really used to. And stuff
never
like
ever. And then you sit back and think about them. You know, it's 20-something-year-olds. You're just like, shit.
Yeah.
they really tried to come with that heat.
Right.
And you loved it, and then you hated it because it's like, man, I shouldn't be thinking about this right now.
Right.
But nevertheless, let's see if I fetch it. Can we go more heat right here? We have more heat in store. No.
What was that, reverse Gengar?
Spiritomb.
Not bad.
Spiritomb, one of my favorites, though. Can't be mad at that. Oh man. All right, so favorite Pokemon or list of favorite Pokemon.
Ooh, that's always tough for me because my favorite type is Ghost, but I just don't feel like I've got a favorite Ghost, if that makes any sense. Yeah.
That's fair. I
like Gengar because he's like the Ghost type Pokemon, but also I like Haunter because he was in the anime, and like he was kind of funny, but then he didn't really exist much after Sabrina, the psychic gym. After that, he kind of was just like didn't really matter. So he wasn't really that important. But I mean, as far as Pokemon go in game, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and say this. The Rowlet is probably my favorite.
Oh, the one that evolves into Decidueye?
Decidueye, the ghost grass type, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I picked a lot of grass types when I was a kid. I mean, I picked Bulbasaur, but I think like obviously Squirtle's the choice to make. But when Sun and Moon came out, Rowlet was the one for me to pick, and then obviously turned into a grass ghost, which I don't know why. I just thought that was a really cool decision for them to make.
Yeah, my favorite. I think I have a tie between my favorite two types: fighting and psychic. You know, the brains and brawn dynamic.
Yeah.
But I always pick fire types as starters, and my favorite Pokemon is not.
You get something good? You get something good?
Please be Slow King. Please be Slow King. Please be Slow King. You know what? Let me finish my story. My favorite Pokemon is not fighting, fire, or psychic. It's Tyranitar.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. It's not
Slow King, but it's
not
Rainbow.
Slow King, but oh my lord. Someone tell me I pronounce this in the comments. Seabold or Cybold. We'll take that either way. I promise you. Oh my lord.
But you're saying Tyranitar is your favorite?
Tyranitar, I don't know why, I don't know how, but Tyranitar is my absolute favorite. And listen, if you're here watching this from Twitter, you saw my case of booster boxes. A lot of you guys commented that the fourth box was the best box. This is the fourth box. I saved it specifically for YouTube.
I think they're onto something because you've pulled 3 already.
Man.
So
Listen, you're due for one now.
I know, right? Lefty is not the way to go. It is. I've been unsuccessful.
Yeah, most
so far.
of my boxes are either heavy right or heavy left. There's never like an even split to where I can say, oh, you two, did, left and right were about equal.
Right.
It's always one or the other, so it's always a toss up. But hey, so how deep are you into the trading card side of things?
No, I watch you and Noble, and that's about it. I did not get into this without watching you guys go after it and have fun. And I mean, even the whole trading, was it turning 4 and then putting it at the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had to teach me that. Otherwise, I've just been kind of hanging out.
Hey, that's live part. Okay,
All right.
live part V, fair.
There you go.
Very fair. Hey, well, that's all part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of learned like you. I watched other people. I got into it. I learned. And I got in. So if you don't know, this is the Chilling Reign set. This set is really kind of modeled after the DLC expansion.
Mm-hmm.
So it has, well, the last two have obviously. This has Urshifu's in it. It has the new legendary Calyrex. It has the Galarian birds in it.
Mm-hmm.
The next set that's coming out in English is called Evolving Skies.
Right.
A very highly anticipated set that's going to have most likely all the evolutions.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's good.
And also bring back dragon types. So you get all the evolutions, and there's a bunch of new Rayquaza cards coming.
Interesting.
So you can only imagine how hype a set like that is for people who just like EVs, and Rayquaza being one of I think an S tier legendary.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm far off in saying that at all.
And Rayquaza?
Yeah.
I watched somebody on, I'm not afraid to say it, TikTok. Somebody had compared a bunch of other people together, and Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, I guess, was up there on the top 4. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
that makes sense. I mean, when I was a kid, I saw people collecting Pokemon cards. Ooh, I love Ghost type. That's right.
That's true.
Speaking of, I'll talk about that in a second, because like I never understood why they do the types that they do.
In the TCG?
Yeah.
That's actually a good question.
But yeah, so when I was a kid, I never had Pokemon cards of my own. I had a couple friends who like had their own. Definitely not to the extent and as exciting as these are, where you get to open up the packs and kind of find out what you got and build a deck and stuff like that. But they kind of just did the old 95, 96 kid thing, where you just get a bunch of cards and you put it in a binder.
Like I used to do with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right, yeah. Put them in a binder. Maybe you have some friends in college who know about them, and then maybe you don't. So it was something where like, oh, there you go.
That's my boy.
There's a Slowking.
Slowking is my second favorite Pokemon, if you did not know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm looking for this Rainbow Rare Slowking. Or
Right.
the alt art.
But yeah, I never had gotten in big into collecting them or just looking at them. I just like the way that they look. They were pretty. So.
Yeah, they're super nice. Man, I remember. So I play the TCG online occasionally. I remember there being some type of online, like maybe like a CD-ROM platform that you use to play the TCG.
Right.
A very long time ago. I didn't understand any of the rules.
Yeah.
But I started back playing this year online, and it just makes so much more sense than it used to make.
Right.
There we go.
I think I would say that that's one of the things that kind of put me away from the trading card game.
Yeah.
Was because Yu-Gi-Oh was out and frequent. It was very easy to understand and kind of get through. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh now is not the same Yu-Gi-Oh that.
I feel like they've gone complete opposites
Correct.
of each other.
One of them got really complicated and different, and the other one got a lot easier. And I think that Pokemon, the trading card game, definitely got easier, because when I was a kid, I could not understand
what were you supposed to do?
what you're supposed to do, flipping a coin and like figuring things out and doing all that stuff. It was way too much.
Yeah, it's so weird because I don't feel like the Pokemon game itself has changed much. I think because I'm older, it's easier to understand.
Right.
But Yu-Gi-Oh has definitely made a bunch of changes, and I have had a hard time keeping up with them. The last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh, I was fully in college, and it was right before the whatever the pendulum mechanic is.
Oh yeah.
That's where I stopped. I was like, there's a new thing coming out. No, I'm good. I had spent like 3-4 months putting my spellcaster deck together, and it was like, nope, we're gonna do a new thing now. And I was like, no, thank you.
I'm good. I don't
out.
need to get with all that.
Have fun.
Yeah, hopefully you can get Morgan on here and kind of open up some cards, because I know that you guys were pretty heavy into it when we were in college.
Mogo would be amazing to pull on this on this thing.
Yeah, also he knows a lot more than I do, so he would definitely be able to.
He probably knows a lot more than I do at this point, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, hey, listen, I always gotta plug myself. So at this point, somewhere on the screen, my graphic for subscribing to the channel is popping up right now. So go ahead and do that. If you're liking this IceBreakers video, I have an episode 1 with a good friend of both of ours, Danny Land. Make sure you go check that out. And just for comedic relief and good measure, I'm gonna do this simply because I know he's gonna watch it and then he's gonna text me that I did it. I'm gonna put this embarrassing picture of Noble Caboose right here on the screen. Hey Noble.
Nice.
Hopefully we can get him next on the IceBreakers video, so you guys can have some fun with him as well.
Oh, there you go, reverse Cresselia.
I love Cresselia so much. I'm actually completing a binder of legendary Pokemon and some mythical Pokemon, but Cresselia is definitely in there. I'm completing a binder of starter Pokemon, which is
that's a good one.
Super difficult, but worth it.
Yeah.
And I have a binder I'm completing of just my favorite Pokemon.
That's good.
So it's a favorite by type. So I think there's, if my math is right, there's 18 different types. So I picked my favorite. I picked 18 different Pokemon.
Yeah, and speaking of types, do you have any idea of like why there's like psychic but there's no ghost, or there's like I don't even know what else there is that there is not, like there's not a ghost, there's plenty of steel. Oh, right. There's like no fairy. They took fairy out.
Yeah, it's like they had fairies and they took them out. And they had dragon and they took them out, and they're supposed to be coming back in the Evolving Skies. My only guess is that they just wanted to make the game simpler.
Right.
If you put 18 types in, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
But, they did half. They have 9 types. I think they added Steel in late though. Steel wasn't in the first couple. Cause Steel wasn't a type in Gen 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, most definitely. Well, I mean, if we're speaking about the game anyway, yeah, there was no Steel types in the first generation. That's for sure. Because Noble Caboose is a friggin' fiend for some Steel types.
Of course.
And he loves to talk about how that Steelix and Pinecone or whatever. And
the Fortress.
The Fortress, yeah. He loves those guys.
He loves all the Steel types. I'm just like, I told you he's trying to do he's not just trying to do a Nuzlocke, he's trying to do a Turtle Lock.
Turtle Lock. I saw bits and pieces of it at work. I saw him post it, and then he had like a War Turtle, and that was it. That was all I could see.
Yeah, he's trying to get, I think, Blastoise, Turtonator, Torterra. I told him he should pick up Shuckle just because.
Yeah, Turtle. Yeah.
Right. So I'm really excited to know how that goes. I'm trying to start a Nuzlocke soon. I got my games downloaded on my DS, on my 3DS. I think we're gonna do X and Y.
Ooh, I played X and Y once, and I don't even think I finished it. I think I played it a little, and then like got to the legendary Pokemon.
It was like,
yeah, and I was just like, I heard X and Y2 or X2 and Y2 or was it black and white?
What do you have back there?
Oh, is it good? Is it good back here?
I can already see.
All right. Let me not goof this up. Let me make it look good. All right, reverse Clara. Oh, full art. Okay.
So nice.
There we go. Finally got some good stuff over here.
Look, this really was the heater box. I cannot stress enough how much better this box was than the rest of them that we opened.
Awesome.
Man, oh man. And we still got a couple packs each to go.
Yeah.
So let's run it. But yeah, he's doing a Turtle Lock. I want to do a Nuzlocke. His Turtle Lock is kind of encouraging me to do a different type of animal lock. So if you follow me on Twitch, sooner or later we might be doing a bear lock.
Bear lock, okay.
Pangoro, maybe a Beware, definitely Beartic, Kofu was a bear. Urshifu was a bear.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. I think you can get away with that. That's like fighting.
My boy.
Ooh, there it is. Oh, is that the one you're looking for? Or
No, I'm looking for the full art. I have this one, but I'm never mad if I get a slow
right.
honestly.
That one looks good too. Let me. There we go. Can't re-up it. Yeah, they'll freeze the frame and get it all right. There we go. Yeah. So that bear one actually sounds pretty good because it sounds like you can get a couple different types. Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming for. I think this will be fun. I'm very excited to try something different. I've also talked about doing a Nuzlocke, but with packs. So I open the pack. I take 6 Pokemon from the pack, right?
Ooh!
What?
Is that gold?
Yo!
Yeah!
Get Caboose in here, right?
Yeah, right? Oh, he's gonna come for this one.
It's not the Snorlax, but we cannot be mad. So, listen, this recap is gonna be a wild one. That's all I gotta say. This might be the best boost box I've opened, period, like in general. I
feel beginner's luck. That's really what it feels like. Because that last box we opened on stream, the one I had like 2 things I pulled, and that was about it.
And if I'm being honest, if I'm trying to count cards over here, I feel like we might have at least a VMAX left.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. If it's in the cards for us. But yeah, any booster box where you get a gold and a rainbow.
That's good.
That's not a booster box you can be mad at. Never ever. Right here I have, looks like a wall rain.
Nice.
Very, very solid.
I never have done a solid like animal Nuzlocke. I did a Nuzlocke. It was a hardcore Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah.
Buzzlocked, I guess. I did that a little bit and it was fun. I just never got to pick up to it because I was kind of just stuck doing the thing and making sure that I could done. It was college, it was school, and it was like planning to get all my stuff figured out at the same time. So I never got to finish my Nuzlocke.
All right, you got 2 packs?
2 packs.
All right, so I'll open one, you open one, and I'll open my last one, and I'll let you
go.
Finish off.
All right.
All right, so we still got a chance to get something crazy here, honestly. Now, are we going to? After everything we got here, I feel at least one more hit.
One more, yeah.
Honestly,
it's gotta be out of the last 3.
Probably on your side, probably on the left side.
I hope so. You got a stack building up over there. I got nothing.
I got a little something. just a little bit. Some light. All right, here we go. Cast form and hollow greeting.
All right.
Can't be too mad at that. But yeah, like the amount of stuff in this booster box is actually insane. I cannot stress enough how different this one has been than the other ones. Man, oh man. Let's see what you got for me.
All right, not gonna mess it up. I'm gonna let it reveal at the very end. Heart of the card style.
Heart of the card style. Get out.
All right.
Regular Avery, fair.
This has been fun, by the way. We just came off of our stream after not seeing each other for a couple months, and we've been doing it for like 5 hours now. So it's been wild, and I've enjoyed it. There we go. Reverse. And okay.
Listen, I never mad at the Slow King. Never ever. All right, so I got my last pack here. I have the Shadow Rider art. Let's see how nice and neat one this may be.
That's gotta be a big one.
It's got to.
If it feels heavy, right? That means that there's a big card in there.
Those are the old ones. They don't even do them anymore.
Oh.
So for if we're keeping track, I'm trying to collect legendaries. I've gotten the regular Galarian Zapdos, the regular full art. I've gotten the regular full art Moltres. So I'm looking for the Articuno regular art. Or I've gotten the alternate art Articuno and Moltres, so we get the alternate art Zapdos. That also works for us.
Is the regular art Articuno hard to find?
Not really.
Not really.
It's really all on the draw. All right. Last one.
All right.
Let's see what we can pull up out of here.
It's got to be something hot. You got to warm it up. If not, we're still friends, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Maybe.
All right, here we go. The 4. Also, I just loved seeing people get excited about these, now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's been a cool thing to see people kind of experience this and then like do it for the first time or continue to do it like they used to when they were kids. There's something special about that where we got a chance to kind of enjoy ourselves and see what we've got going on with these things that are nostalgic but also hold value. So
yeah, it's always a bunch of fun no matter what we do. Okay.
All right, last one of the gang. Here we go. All right.
Damn, I think we're not friends no more. Nah, but look, listen.
All right.
Oh man,
we got some stacks.
We really got some wild stuff today, man. If I'm being completely honest, this is maybe the best box I've pulled. Just the rainbow, the gold, the alternate art, the full.
That's a good pack.
It's a good pack.
Looks pretty fancy.
Hey, listen, man. Once again, if you guys did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like somewhere. I'm gonna post anywhere RageMuffin appears on social media, Twitter, Twitch, etc. I'm gonna post his stuff down in the description. Make sure to go give him a follow anywhere he is. Tell him that Juice Prophet sent you. Anything else you want to say to the people?
That's it. Thank you so much for having me. I hope I didn't ruin anything you had going on here, but I enjoyed just hanging out and spending time with you.
Hey, man, anytime. Listen, until next time, it's been a Juice Prophet and
the RageMuffin.
Hey, peace, good people.